I've been in a disabled room before, a lot of times.
Sorry?
No, I didn't check the box.
Was this after a night out? Did you get lucky?
No, I didn't check the boxes. It's just I always book hotel rooms really like last minute.
I always book the disabled.
The ones that are always left over are like the disabled rooms.
Hi, do you have a disabled one free by any chance?
They've got 400 free rooms.
I actually just book out all the disabled rooms so no disabled people can get a room that accommodates
You just
them.
don't turn up.
Yeah.
Oh, evil plan. You're just in your room at home, like
no disabled people coming to this inn tonight. You're like a really like ableist like innkeeper from the classic old Christmas story times.
oh, horrible.
That's actually terrible. That's a terrible.
My money, my choice. I can do what I want with my money, Alex. I've earned my money.
Choice.
Hard work, hard graft. Anyway, shall we get back on? We about the car video.
Honestly, I don't. We were talking about the car video.
And then
And you spent it on disabled rooms.
Yeah, we spent all the money for the Saints Row video on booking out disabled rooms. No, so Yanamize, if you guys don't know who Yanamize is, he wraps cars like for anyone imaginable on the planet. And we went in there, didn't we? And I think the video will be up on Yanni's channel. And they just had like a wall of people who had their cars wrapped there. Now, because we were getting a car wrapped there, we are now on the wall. Do you want to describe?
He might not put us up yet, but
Our names are on there.
Yeah,
We've signed the wall.
Yeah.
We've signed the wall, so we should be on there. And if we're not, I'll be upset. And if I find out that he's Tipexed over it, I'll be very angry. Because we're the only people who can't drive who are on the wall.
I think there's maybe a few more, or are we really the only?
He said he doesn't think that there is, because everybody else who was on the wall
has a car.
drove in to
And there were three people that signed that wall because it was me, you, and Pieface. None of us could drive. So they suddenly went from having 0 to 3 people on their wall that can't drive.
But like, I was underneath Niall Horan, and I think in between Cal Freezy and KSI, I think.
Not for the first time.
Yeah, no, it happens a lot with me. And you were next to what,
I was next to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
He was lying on the floor.
Yeah, because it was so low on the floor. And it was either like I squat over like that or I like go prone. So I just got prone on the floor. And
I turn around, it's like he's doing S&D, just deploying a bomb.
Mine's on demolition.
But no, that video was really good. I was really happy with how that came out. I think, as I said, without being, too big-headed, it's probably the best brand of video.
It's a cracking video, honestly. Like,
no, it's actually really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we watched it again earlier, and I was really happy with it. But then, for the first time ever, like driving around in public with you in the mask, and just like the reactions you got, it's so strange.
What was that like for you? Because people actually recognised you.
Well, I didn't feel a threat because they weren't going to run up to the car and like attack me. But I don't know. It was all right. I didn't mind it because I was in a safe space. I was in my car.
We could also move away at that point when like nobody could catch us.
We should just parade you around in the future like a little Pope-mobile, but just Memeulous mobile, so you can get your recognition you want.
You know, one of them into Insomnia Gaming Festival, put me in it.
Like a float. We should get like a big George Memeulous float. Why don't YouTubers have a day where we should all have a float and we all go through the middle of London and everybody can cheer for all the hard work we put in?
The weirdest thing in the world. It's so odd.
What would the George Memeulous
as if a lot of YouTubers don't already have god complexes, Alex. Yeah, just parade them like kings.
Just shut off the whole of Oxford Street. It's got floats of YouTubers running by.
What would the Will and E float be? Like a giant small car?
A giant small car.
I think that's just a car.
It's going to be like the small car, but it's obviously going to be, it's a float. So
it'll be a giant car.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just
it's
a
a
car.
bit of an oxymoron, for sure. I'm trying to think. Who do you reckon would have the coolest float? KSI probably. Just a giant boxing glove.
I don't even know what my float would be. It'd just be...
It would be like a big head, I reckon.
A big head?
Like a big George Memeulous mask head.
It would just be like loads of women, like lying around, like, like in like Renaissance paintings. It would just be that, and then me just sitting on the top of
on a throne with a staff in the ground. I reckon we should do this, man. I reckon, fuck these like charity matches and all. Fuck doing stuff for charity.
I'm not doing stuff for good causes. Let's just do stuff to build our own egos.
That's how it should be, man. I mean, talking about people building their fucking own egos, it's coming up to Fight Week in the YouTube world. And KSI is going to be taking on 2 people.
Obviously. Why wouldn't you
I've
do
taken on more than 2 men. at a time.
Is that it? 2?
Yeah, I've done 24, I think, at one go. It was a long night.